Missing children, what happened? When I was 16 I got into a fight with my mother about how to properly load dishes into a dishwasher. Actually, she yelled a lot and I failed to react. They were dishes, who cares? At that point in my life she was running her own business and my father was working full time. So all of the chores in the house were being done by me personally anyway, and at that point I had been loading the dishwasher incorrectly for the better part of 6 years and felt it didn't matter if she thought it was wrong now. Well, I decided that telling her that was the way to end the argument. As you can probably predict, it did not. She threw me out of the house. In typical teenage fashion, I told her if she threw me out then I wasn't coming back. At that point she had escalated to white-hot rage and said something like we don't want to hear anyway. Well, that was all I needed. And really she should have been paying better attention to me. See, I had gotten a job as soon as I had turned 14 and I had purchased my own car. I had been buying my own clothes and things for years with money from that job. I left and could honestly say that I hadn't taken anything from the house that I hadn't personally paid for. To that end, I left my cell phone on the table. They had no way to get in contact. So, hours later when my mother's anger faded and she realized that she had just thrown her 16-year-old child into the streets over the dishes, she called the police. Well, the police showed up and heard her out. They put out the details on my car to try